What is going on, everybody, and welcome back as we get ready to be a pinch hitter in the first game of this last series of the season against the Tennessee Smokies. Pretty happy that this is the last series. Tail end of this season has not been very good to us. Anyway, it's the top of the eighth. Now the Smokies have a 2-1 lead. There's one out, nobody on.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Yeah, the tail end of the season hasn't been that kind to us. And the season was pretty nice. Actually, everything up until the trade, since we came over to the Generals, it has been kind of very hit or miss.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That curveball's going to brush us back to make it 2-2. So hopefully we end this season on a high note and come back next year a little bit better.
Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that went off, still 2-2.
Expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Off that slurve very early on it.
Another one sent foul. Our pitcher's
Oh,
duel continues.
I'm just going to keep fouling these off. Yes, there. Now we got it back to a full count. Maybe we can work the walk here.
Never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they
8
always
pitches. This
come back
is going to be the 9th.
Into the windup, ready with the
Yeah,
payoff pitch.
I'm off the bench and draw the walk.
So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
So that is one thing that we've been doing a lot of lately is walking, and they're going to pinch run for us because we're too slow. All right, well, what can you do, right? We did our job and got on base. Smokies end up winning it anyway. Oh, jeez. All right.
just the way you want to.
We'll
Close one tonight, 2-1.
bring it back for the next one.
Ben Heller earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Minor league baseball
Okay,
is
so
live and
back
on
here
the
at
air
Main
on the
Street
show.
Field.
The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball.
You see we're 32 and 34. I think we're like 6 or 7 games back. We won the first half of the season. I don't know if that means anything. I never figured this mess out. Like I don't know how this all works. So I don't know if we're going to go in the playoffs or not. I'm not sure how. Like, again, I don't know how this works. Either way, we're going to come up now, hitting 244 on the season, 23 home runs, 66 RBIs. At the top of the second, Smokies have a 1-0 lead. Nobody on, nobody out. Fastball is going to be high for ball 1.
Is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
What is he going to give us here?
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Early on the changeup, and we're going to foul it off.
Here's the pitch.
Chased a sinker well below the zone.
Right at home plate.
And 2 count now.
And a good sinker there.
One missed on the sinker. We're going to go sit down.
For the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And today's starter, this is going to be fun for the defense. He's got low ERA.
Hey, coming up 0 for 1.
Stepping in and
Got the
ready for
bases
another
loaded
shot.
here in the top of the third with 1 out.
One for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And
He's
tries
tried to hold
back
that
on
one
the
back.
swing, but I think it would've
Couldn't
been
sit
pulled to
back
strike
on it.
anyway. It's
We were
nothing
way
more.
early. That's just a disastrous pitch. Yeah, fastball is going to be outside for ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run.
Yeah, I think that's going to be deep enough for a sec now. Not going to be deep enough for a sacrifice fly. Oh, they did. Okay, so we got the RBI. That little sacrifice fly action.
He's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the
Got the game all tied up.
for another shot now.
Now we got a
Linden
runner
making
on
the sac
first,
fly
top of the
early.
5th with 2 outs. 1-1 game.
And he'll
We're going to
just get a
foul off
piece
the
here as this is
two-seamer
chopped
for
foul to
strike
home
1.
plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped
Like
foul
we were
over
early
towards
on
the
that
dugout.
one. Very
Runner
early on
aboard
the
at first here
changeup.
with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Wasted into the dugout. 0-2 count.
Not a
The
bad
seamer
pitch
goes
there.
outside for
Strikes
ball
both,
1.
Misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Takes
We're
this
going to
the
just
other way to
push
right.
that one out
And
to
that
right
finds
field
some
for a
outfield
base hit.
grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology.
I really thought we were
inside the
just
ball.
either
Right
going to
there, he took a ball
pound that one into
inside,
the ground or
get
foul it
in,
off
base
or
hit.
completely miss it. I think we're going to make solid contact
Riding in
on it.
once again,
Anyway, Juan
Juan
Vizcaino's coming up 1
Vizcaino,
for 2 with a
hit in
single.
2 tries so far.
Oh, no, get back.
And he'll step
Apparently they
off
didn't
and
make
fire
my
the
lead.
bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-2.
Same lead, they don't do anything,
And
but they
off
strike
speed,
out
it's
old Juan
swung and
anyway.
missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1.
Chris Morales.
Striding into the box, Chris
0 for
Morales.
2 for the
0 for
Smokies.
2
Bottom of the
runs line
7th,
thus
2
far.
outs, nobody on. Game still tied at 1.
Chopped weakly to the left.
They can
Linden
glove that on the run. Throw on the run. Throw him out.
And this will remain a tie ball game.
We're going
as
to lead
the
off the
inning
top of the
is
8th
over.
here.
So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. All tied at
Pitcher,
1-1.
Ben Heller coming
Ben
out.
Heller has been summoned from the
Sure, this is
bullpen,
the
so
ideal
he'll do so to
walk-on
start the
yesterday.
inning. Digging in and looking for more.
We were 1 for 2 with that base hit last time up.
5 and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just
Seamer
haven't
comes in
had
there for strike
consistently
1.
good at-bats.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, I really
Takes a
thought
look
that
down at the
fastball was
knees
going
for a
low.
strike.
Really busting it
So,
in on this
0-2
at-bat
count
right there.
now.
First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see
That
him changing
fastball
the
goes
pattern.
low.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken
Back
for
to
a
1 and
ball.
2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Chase the
Swung on and
slider.
missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now we're going to come up 1 for
Ready
3 with a
once
sac
again,
fly and a
Reed
single. It's top of the
Linden.
9th, 2-1 Generals. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. But we need a base hit to bring in a run.
It's a 1-run game, the pitch.
I don't know if
And
that's
this
going to
is
stay
in the air,
fair.
down the left field line and into foul territory.
Would have been nice.
And they can't run
Nice
it down.
drive a double there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Foul off that
Foul
fastball.
at the
Now it's
plate here,
0-2.
and it's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
I don't know about that. I felt like we were good on that slider. They said we were early. Thought we'd sat back long enough on it.
Another 0-2 home. 2 strike pitches.
Yeah, barely foul off that 2-seamer. Should have left it go. We were way early on it too.
Another 0-2 coming.
Gonna hit that one. Oh, the second baseman's gonna dive and grab that from us.
He's out.
That was a base hit. So that second baseman dove for it.
Up here in the booth following this gorgeous.
Hey, well, the Smokies apparently are gonna walk it off. We'll bring you back for the next one.
The Stars of tomorrow.
Okay,
Their shot in the
so
limelight today
3
as
games
the
under
showstopper
500.
to the Southern League is
Smokies
on
are
the air.
37 and
Tonight,
30.
An intriguing matchup between the Jackson Generals.
Our
and
bat
the
is still
Tennessee
cold as
Smokies.
heck. Hitting
Digging
4
in
for
the switch
25
hitter,
over the last 8 games.
Linden.
It's a
And he's
160.
looking to turn
Batting average, we're at 244 on the year.
The last 8 or so ball games.
Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on.
The pitch.
We haven't scored yet. We're going to foul that first pitch off.
HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening.
Very early on the changeup.
Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're showing us they can play.
All right, that fastball is going to go outside, 1-1.
This series, they've won by 1 run. I love that. I look at that and I say that's the quality of a team that knows how to win the tight one.
That fastball is going to miss, 2-1.
Down and away, ball 2. This ball will be
Guessing we were early on the changeup.
He's out in front of that
Yeah, it
changeup.
says we were good.
To honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
You're early on that one.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch
Counts
you want.
2-2.
I can't see him throwing another changeup.
Changeup's going to miss outside, so we got to a full count here.
It's 3-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And we're going to rip that one foul.
But this is foul near the seats.
Changeup is right down the middle. We were just early on it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
And we're going to bounce that one to the pitcher.
Throw to first in plenty of time. And
At least we saw 8 pitches.
So not much
The quality
happening
at
here in
bat.
the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
Out to the field as Jonathan Dietz comes up for the Smokies. It's bomb. The second base is loaded. Nobody out.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And now a bunt attempt.
I'm not
here as
getting
he
that guy at home.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
I wasn't getting him. I don't understand why you didn't give me a good throw decision.
A perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend.
Oh well. 0 for 1. Smokies get a 3-0 lead. Top of the fourth. Nobody on, nobody out.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And now
Yeah, early again.
on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Nothing but frustrating.
The windup and the 0-1.
Feel like you're on it.
Second pitch is chopped
And you end up
foul
being
right at
early.
home plate, and he's behind now
End up chasing that
0-2.
fastball. The changeup. 2 count.
Another one sent foul.
Early on that changeup.
Now another 0-2. The next 0-2
Fastball is
misses,
going to
and
go
that'll move
outside,
to
so we got the 1 and
now.
2.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
And they're going to shatter our bat, but that ball's going to go foul.
Just foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And
got him
tries to
swinging
chase
on
the
a
splitter.
pitch, and that's out number
Gonna
1.
strike out.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Come up 0 for 2.
Digging in once again.
Scored 2 Smokies, top of the 6th.
Third trip
Nobody
to the
out,
plate
nobody
for him
on.
Tonight, 0 for 2 at this point.
Fastball is
Up and away
going
start
to
the inning, it's 1-0.
outside for ball 1.
The pitch.
Fastball is going to miss inside for ball 2.
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this
Gotta
is
play.
easy
Get out of
down the
play,
left
'cause that's
field
not gonna
line
stay
into
fair.
Foul territory, and he will run this one down. Moving
All right, so
ready
we're 0 for
another
3.
chance.
Bases loaded now up top of the
And
7th.
with men
2
on
outs,
base and
though.
2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward
Yeah.
deciding this thing.
No
Love to
doubt
get a
that
base hit.
sit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing.
Way early
What
on
you like
that
to do is
circle
so if you can
change.
Find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run. That would be clutch.
Well, here we sit,
Like
2
Pedro
on, 2
Serrano
outs, 2
here.
strikes. Look, they
Sit
start
on
off
the
looking
on the
good
off
this
speed. The
inning,
curveball.
and be
Always
very
miss the curveball.
disappointing if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much
gonna
easier
foul
to
that
lay
one off.
because you can tell the ball is moving
You're very
further away
early.
from eye level as it comes in.
1 and 2 count.
Again, a 1-2.
We get that fastball and we're late on it.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Looks like we're just going to fly out to the left fielder here.
On the move.
Went deep, though. That was warning track. So, we failed to do anything there. And we're going to end up losing. Smokies are going to take the third game. Bring you back for the next one. Oh, pinch hit time. See how this one works out. Last time we walked. Won one game in the top of the 8th. We on, nobody out. We're going to pop up the first pitch to the third baseman.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
That's not how I envisioned that going, but oh well.
Sexton will come on now and make his 55th appearance.
Smokies win that one too. So we've lost all of them so far. We'll bring you back.
This looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Tennessee get their 20th home win.
And apparently we're pinch hitting in the last game of the season. Guess we were just doing that poorly. The coach doesn't want us in the game anymore. So it's 2-1 Smokies in the top of the 7th. 1 out. Guy on first. We've been really struggling since we came over to the Generals. I'm hoping though that we've build our character up enough that we can start out in AAA next year and not play these stupid 5-game series. Maybe we'll get traded. I don't know. And so that fastball is going to miss outside. We got it to 2-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now here's a swing and a high.
And we're just going to pop that one up. Second baseman.
Takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
That's going to do it.
The call from the pen to take over.
We actually win that one, so we win the last game.
But I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6
Oh well, we'll bring you back in the menus.
So we'll see if they can string some slumping hitter.
Comes the coach to yell at us about slumping. Let's just get back to some basic fundamentals at the plate. I stink. Let's go with that one.
Even the best hitters in the world must always be attending to their fundamentals.
Extra reps in whenever you can and focus on the basics and mental approach. Yeah, all that and not stinking. Okay, so we only got 122 points. That series to end the season was pretty dreadful. We really need next year to definitely be the year we break out of this. Our durability's up there pretty well. If we don't perform, they're not going to let us play. That's just kind of how that's going to go. Let's improve the speed. Go speed and can't do stealing. 1 shy of that. We'll leave 15 points ride. I'm not sure, like I said at the beginning of the episode, I'm not sure how the playoffs work in this. Either next episode we'll be playing in the playoffs or starting a new season. Real sure. So, thanks for coming hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for a series a day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Toodles.